Not damage. Not damage. Not... Okay, we can counter that, right? We can counter that. Negate. And we have enough for a second negate. I think they have 1, 2, 3 mana, 4 mana, 4 mana. Oh! Do we do it? Yes! Oh man! Wow! We pulled that off. Oh, that felt good. Greetings, all my happy friends, and welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I struggle more so you can struggle less. And today, as you saw in the thumbnail, we are going to be experimenting with a fun, interesting card by the name of Faithbound Judge, which is a double face card. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So, Faithbound Judge is for 1 white. You get a 4/4 Spirit Soldier at Mythic. Has Defender, womp womp. Flying, alright, and Vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Faithbound Judge has 2 or fewer judgment counters on it, put a judgment counter on it. As long as Faithbound Judge has 3 or more judgment counters on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. Alright, now we're talking. But there's more. Has Disturb, so you can play it from the graveyard for 5 white, so 7 mana total. You get Sinner's Judgment. It's an aura/curse, so you enchant player. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a judgment counter on Sinner's Judgment. Then, if there are 3 or more judgment counters on enchanted player loses the game. If Sinner's Judgment would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So it can essentially be a 7 mana do nothing, but it puts your opponent on a very fast clock to have to answer either the enchantment or kill you. If not, they just straight up lose the game, and there's no more clear-cut win con than this. And so, with that being said, we're going to try to delay the game as long as possible to be able to play this card and survive. So we're going to go with a blue-white control shell. Right off the bat, major disclaimer, yes, there's 63 cards in the deck. No, I don't encourage that kind of behavior, but because I know this video is going on YouTube and I want to showcase as many cards as we can, so i.e. I can struggle more so you can struggle less, we are adding a Oran's Epiphany, because I only have one and I really don't feel like crafting the other ones, to be honest with you, to essentially combo off with our Sinner's Judgment to get an extra counter on it with our opponent be able to interact with it, and then a Mordekainen, because I opened one in a pack, and why not? Let's find out if he's good or not. There's a couple other things you could probably trim on. Honestly, probably the Borrowed Time, if I would say it, but nonetheless, I would just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there. Mana base, we are running whatever plethora of blue-white you want, honestly, coupled with your standard 4 Jurari Disruptions. That could be a land as well as Disruption, and then an Undo Inversion, because who doesn't want an extra board wipe when you need it? That's pretty much the only fanciness in the deck, minus one thing that I'm excited to talk about, which you guys might question me, but hey, I think it's a great card. So let's start from the top and work our way down. So at the top, which really isn't the top, we have Vanquish the Horde, which acts as our board wipe 6 or 5 and 6, and then Inversion being 7. That's right, I'm running 7 board wipes because I want to make sure we survive. That's a good way to do it, to make sure we have it in those early turns when we need it. But Vanquish the Horde is 6 white. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Destroy all creatures. So it helps us get a board wipe early. Very often this thing is 3 or 4 when you need it. Doomscar, 3 white. Sorcery, destroy all creatures. Foretell for 1 white. Then, because I prefer us interacting at instant speed as much as possible to give us the most amount of time to make our decisions as well as be able to give us the most options, we're running 3 Behold the Multiverse for 3 green or 3 blue, scry 2, then draw 2, foretell 1 and a blue. Saw It Coming is 1 green counter spell, and then foretell, or what did I just say green again? I'm so sorry. 1 blue, and then you can foretell it for 1 blue. We have a new card, Thirst for Discovery, another card that we can interact with at fast speed, which I like, or instant speed. Thirst for Discovery is 2 blue, draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a basic land. So we prefer to play this a little later, but may come in handy. We already talked about Judge. Then a card I'm excited about, Pilgrim of the Ages. For 2 white, you get a 2/1 spirit, but here's where the card advantage comes in from. When Pilgrim of the Ages enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic Plains card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. So it helps us hit our land drops while putting a body on the board to block against aggro or even attack against a control deck. But here's the thing though, later on in the game when we have 6 mana and we're not doing anything, remember how we're interacting at instant speed? We have nothing else to do. We can pay 6, return Pilgrim of the Ages from your graveyard to your hand. So you can play it again to block again, attack again, and get you another Plains to make sure we hit those crucial land drops for our Judgment. So I like this card. Borrowed Time is a one of fun of because we're running control, so we want a bunch of answers. 2 in white. When borrowed, it's enchantment. When Borrowed Time enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Borrowed Time leaves the battlefield. Just a tip of the hat to mono black, being able to get rid of those planeswalkers and they can't get it back with Blood in the Snow. 2 negates for 1 blue, counter target non-creature spell to help us against Epiphanies and Cadillacs and I don't know, whatever burn spells are in the meta and stuff like that. Jurari Disruption is either a blue land or Stifle, not Stifle, Tithe, Blood Tithe, not Pure, whatever, I can't remember the old school one. Anyways, Sunset Rivalry is 1 white sorcery. If an opponent has more life than you, you gain 4 life. If an opponent has more creatures than you, create 2 1/1 white human tokens. If an opponent has more cards in hand than you, draw a card. So a good control delay of game, kind of get their card that we like. It's cheap. 3 Professors of Symbology is a 1 of white 2/1. When the Professor of Symbology enters the battlefield, we learn. And we have a stereotypical learn board, 2 sciences, a reduced to memory, 2 teachings, and 2 mascot exhibitions as additional win cons. Another kind of check all or catch all answer, we have 2 Fateful Absences. To have 1 in a white, you get an instant speed, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Its controller investigates, but this is as close to like catch-all removal as we're going to get. And then finally, 3 Fading Hopes as a single blue bounce spell, return target creature to its owner's hand. If its mana value was 3 or less, you scry 1 as a way to gum up the board, or correction, get ahead on tempo when our opponent pays 4, 5, and 6 mana to put a creature on the board and we're able to bounce it for 1. That definitely puts us ahead and delays the game enough to get another counter on our Judgment. So that is the deck, ladies and gentlemen, and happy friends. I hope you guys are excited to see the games because they are a lot of fun. Some close calls, for sure, but deck is cool. Deck surprised me. This was actually my first design. I made a couple cuts, a couple tweaks before I even played my first game, and it worked out good 2 games. I said, let's start recording. So yeah, that's it. Tell me what you think. And wait, it's not the end of the video. I'm going to leave that in because why not? Anywho, enjoy the gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, do we think this will work? I think we have a draw, and our opponent is going to, have some clutter and stuff, so I think it's alright. I think we can make this happen. Honestly, I think we got this. Let's go ahead and play our tap land, and we'll send it back. Professor for our land. I think that puts us in a decent spot. Not amazing, but decent. Alright. Sweet, look at that. Never not had it. Let's go grab our environmental science that we still be able to cast next turn. Could also Pilgrim if we want. I think we could take 2 at the moment. Opponent red white, so we definitely have to be careful with our Fading Hope. Playing it out when our opponent is essentially going to do that burn spell, burning ignition or whatnot. I wonder if we should have just dropped Faithbound Judge here. Rare. Joke's on them. We don't have a Portal Whip in our hand yet, unfortunately. Ooh, green. I like it. I like it. We're gonna block. That's what she's there for. So, pretty good chance they have something here. Tax is pretty real this turn. I think we'll go ahead and play it. No attacks. See if our opponent has the answer. Then I think from here on out we'll probably lead up Fading Hope just to, like I said, prevent the ignition from really blowing us out. 12 miner, alright. It's probably gonna take Epiphany maybe? Yeah, that's fine. Joke's on them. We're not really an Epiphany deck. Nothing doing, huh? Alright, I like that. I like that. So we can do this and get 2 dudes and gain a light, right? If we play a land, that puts us with 3 cards. So we don't gain 4 life, unfortunately, though. Could just get our next land. Once again, I like leaving hope up. So I think we just go grab our next land. And we'll grab an Isla and send it back to our opponent. So here the game plan is just to, you know, get to here. Opponent going to charge in. Seems fair. Let's see if they are. I think we just take the 4 here, actually. Take the 4 because that's going to put us below where we gain the 4 life back. You know what I mean? And we get to keep our Faithbound Judge for an extra turn. I like that. Ooh, that's sweet. Play the land they know about. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Awkwardly, that does not let us do our thing. I think I should have played a tap land there, but that's okay. Still, let's see. What do we not get here? We still draw. Oh yeah, we leave Fading Hope. All right, so we're gonna wait. I think patience is our friend here. I'm not gonna lie, I did forget about Wolf flipping. I will accept that. Okay. So we're gonna be making some blocks. Interesting, our opponent didn't pump. I mean, they feel like they should go there, right? That's the most amount of damage. Still gonna have 4 cards in hand after this, which is unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I definitely messed up by not playing the Gerard Disruption there, because we could have potentially brought this back next turn and start the countdown, which is unfortunate. That was really nice of our opponent only to attack like that. So a tap land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's always gonna be 6 this turn. So we can 4 and leave up Fade. I think that's correct. Let's go guaranteed tap. Let's get him for 2 maybe. Wish we could play the Revelry, but such is life. Oh, I guess we could now. Yeah, I think we're safe. No man land or no creature lands. So we gain life, we draw a card, but we don't get a 2/2s. So I actually think we do just wait here. Still have access to Jawari Disruption. If our opponent taps out for a dragon. Seems okay. Get a counter, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could get this going. How safe do we want to play this? We're in the gate now. We think our opponent can break us. I don't think so. Here's your window. Here's your window, opponent. How much pain can you cause us? Giving them window. Let's see if this is their 5th land and dragon. It is not. Okay, cool. Alright, this is not bad. This is not bad, chat. I think we're doing okay. Our opponent is stuck on... Ooh, nice. Nice. Let's go white, white. Wevelly. Got 2 dudes. Gain some life. Play another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can activate this end of turn. We leave up Sock Coming and negate. Can we... We can bring this back end of turn. Kind of like that. I think we're going to do that and just try not to die here. Yeah. There's no reason to foretell Sock Coming right now. I feel like the shields are up. We're in pretty good shape. And there you have it. Nice. Oh, I'll take it. Alright. Well, we have our win con. Though we have no blue. I guess Professor can go grab our blue, so we're going to keep it. We're going to go Professor on 2, grab Science, and then Faithbound Judge on 3 maybe? Here's 1 blue. Slightly tempted to grab the other one called my bad, chat. It's Teachings. There we go. That was, ooh, blue black. Blue black, you say? Let's get in there. Yeah, and I think we're fine just playing a judge here. I don't think the only thing in blue black I think that punishes us is, I guess we could play around Jawari Disruption, but I think the only thing that really punishes us is the werewolf. I don't think blue black runs it, right? I'm really drawing a blank here. We'll grab an island, that way whenever we do get our pilgrim, it draws us more cards. See, I like that. That one looks sweet. Oh, okay. Alright, fair. Don't think we honestly particularly care about that. Let's get in there. We actually do either want to bounce or kill that before we play Vanquish the Horde. That way they can't like quadruple bounce our stuff or whatever. Or not quadruple, I'm sorry. I want to bounce their stuff, that way they don't make like 3 or 4 zombies after we wipe the board. So, alright, I feel decent about blue bag zombies. They could still have discard, but the more dudes they make, the better the Vanquish the Horde gets. And we're only 1 land shy of judging people. Fading Hope, that is fine by me. Leave on top, sounds good. They're gonna hit us for 3. They are. Fair. I do not mind, my friend. My turn. Look at that. Let's play a plains. Let's get in there for 2 again. Like, that's not really what we're about, if we're being completely honest, but it is what it is. The game just tapped wrong for us. It did. Alright, I guess because of that, we'll just foretell and bite the bullet. Maybe they think it's an epiphany. I gotta admit, having Sunset Revelry in hand feels decent about taking a little bit of damage here. Once again, the worst case scenario. They grasp, okay. That's interesting, opponent. That is very interesting. So I guess we're just gonna judge them then. I don't think, I mean, blue-black has bounce. So if they want to burn a, whatever card we're not running, you guys mean what I know. I'm sorry, I really don't know why words are escaping me today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, my mistake. My mistake, chat. Let's get in there. So, do we make dudes or no? They have to control more creatures than us. Okay, a little awkward. A little awkward. So, do we want to just draw a card here? We don't even gain life. That attack was bad. I'll accept it. That attack was bad. Never said I was a good player, chat. Yep, extra medium guy right here. We call it the struggle bus for a reason. But we're not in bad shape. Man, really, maybe we should have drawn a card to make sure we hit our land drop. You know what I mean? Yep, it's fine. We'll take another 3. We definitely took more damage than we need to, so I'm probably not going to attack this turn. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. End of turn drawing 2 is kind of defeats the purpose. We don't gain life. We just want to cycle. Feels pretty horrible, honestly. Pretty horrible. Okay. That is another thing that we have access to in our deck as well. The ability to pitch Judge to a Thirst if we need to. So they have 5 mana and they haven't really done anything. I can see why the Izzet decks like value Fading Hope so much. It does so much for 1 mana. It really does in this format. Just giving you that warm and fuzzy feels pretty darn good. Man, I can't believe we were looking really good on our land drops. Like, really good. Oh, Hive of the Eye Tyrant. That's a little scary. But I forgot about that. Being able to draw a discard. They're gonna counter this. Oh, I mean, oh, wow, they're not. Okay. Ooh, I like Borrowed Time. I like Borrowed Time. So what do we pitch here? I think we just pitch Vanquish the Horde. Oh, it's 2 cards. That's right, because we still didn't draw land. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Really like having a board wipe. But Borrowed Time is a clean answer to that. So I feel like they are playing around us trying to cast Judge, so I'm just gonna go ahead and nope. Oh gosh, darn it. Gross. That's embarrassing. We have to lead up Fading Hope for the Eye Tyrant. They get bounced their Knight Headless Rider. Yeah, I can't believe we did not hit a land. We drew 3 cards in a land. I'll be honest with you. Oh, I know what it is. It's the zombie. That's what it is. They're playing the Scob. that lets you counter something. The 4 mana one. That's what they're playing with. Gotcha. Okay, now that I've identified what spell they got, then I think it's going to be a little easier for us to play around it. Yep, there's only one thing we can exile, buddy. They get divide by 0? Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's just so awkward. Tapping there was so bad. Ugh. Misclicked. I have to go a little bit slower. So how do we recover from this? Because we could have foretold if you hold the multiverse, you know, or still even left it up till end of turn, which would have been sweet. Necro duality. Okay, and they're kind of tapping out for that, actually. So we just fire off our judgment here. Make this trade. Now, the only problem is we did lose our board wipes, so they could have some pretty sweet stuff going on here. Shields are down. This is their one turn. They have access to up to 7 mana. This could be pretty horrendous for us. That's a good start. That's super cool. I like that. So they get exploit themselves, fill up their hand. So we have a revelry. Nice. So feeling pretty silly, obviously, like we talked about, not having... I mean, it's fine, though. These are tokens, so we have, like, removal, essentially. Alright, let's do this to get some blockers, I think is correct. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, play a land. That'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and it gives us a blocker, and we could still... Yeah, let's do this so we keep hitting our land drops. And then that way we still have 3 mana up for like Fading Hope and Saw It Coming. Everyone has to read Pilgrim. I love it. I love it! And I believe we still draw a card. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess that's fine. So we don't gain a life, but we draw a card and make 2 dudes. And I think we're good. We simply hold here. It's on our upkeep, right? Feel pretty safe. Feel pretty safe, honestly. Like, Pilgrim blocks a Stinger. Double duality. No. That is a no-go, my friend. You're already getting plenty of card advantage. We're gonna counter that because that is definitely a way they get ahead. I'm really surprised they didn't like exploit one of these, right? To get ahead on board, kind of, or on cards. Oh wow, opponent getting. Oh, okay. Okay. Go to blocks. Get this one off the board. The unfortunate thing is that taking the minus, you know, Fading Hope here. Okay, fair. We could bounce there, dude, but I think we just bounced that one. Droid Disruption. I think we want something to help keep us alive. Actually kind of worked out in our favor. I don't think our opponent realized, like, that actually worked out pretty well for us. We get to kind of leave up everything here. So 1, 2, 3. Play another Pilgrim. take the action. Ugh, drawing cards, it's so good. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can't do it all. So you have to be careful of that. But I think we're in good shape. We just have to not die this turn. All we have to do. I mean, once again, they could have Divide by Zero, I think is the only thing that the blue-black deck would run. We have a Saw It Coming. So we have to make sure they actually can't even do it because they can't do their thing. So feeling pretty good about this one. No need to pull the trigger first. Let's kill this way. I don't think I want to fire off the other Fading Hope yet. This is fine here. Is there a mill card? Pinger. Divide by Zero. We saw that. So let's go with the expensive one. If we do the cheap one, we could still... I think we're going to do the expensive one. No, the cheap one gives us still access to other stuff. So there's the Divide by Zero. And then we still have Saw It Coming mana up. But I think we got this. So we played around the cards correctly. We don't have enough mana to get Pilgrim back, but you know. It's my turn. You know what? I'm not going to let the shields down. I'm simply going to pass. And I think that's game. Yes! Chalk it up to the old blue-white control. Not even my strong suit. Oh, this one's a pretty easy ship. We're on the play, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we just can't really do anything with his hands. We're gonna send it back. Alright, this one's better. I like this one. We're gonna keep this one, and let's tuck... I think it's Thirst. Just because, for right now, I don't want to be pitching lands, right? So, I think we can wait on that. Even though it is cheaper. We don't want that till later. Nice. I mean, shoot. Some person might even just go get us a win con at this point. I think we're still gonna play it safe and go grab like removal. We could grab teachings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could draw 2. You know what? Yeah, whatever. We'll grab teachings and just teachings next turn, right? Play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I think we'll be able to draw here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And Disruption. I think we keep Disruption. Do this. Yes. Nice. So, Mardu. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what the Mardu deck is. Vampires, maybe? So then what would the Foretell be? Mardu. Ah, nice. Nice, nice, nice opponent. Nice. So we can Foretell. We can leave up Jawari Disruption. Do we think they're going to play the enchantment next turn? We can also play, like, Judge. There's a lot of decisions to be made. Did I already play the land? Man, that's important. I kind of rushed that land a little bit. I will admit that. Let's protect our hand and Foretell. And leave up Jawari Disruption. No, I'm gonna double Foretell here. I'm gonna give it to him. So what's worst case scenario here? They play the Saga that makes an angel, right? All right, tap lands. We got to pass. All right, cool. So we made the right play here. Made the right play. Let's go ahead and play our Judge to stem some of the bleeding, and we will go ahead and leave up Disruption plus Multiverse if our opponent doesn't do anything. Probably I would prefer not to play Disruption, honestly. I think I want to play it as a land. But we also have Multiverse, so we'll see. It depends how bad our opponent... Mardu with Mardu Angels. So hopefully this is a dragon. That'd be sweet. Doesn't look like it though. I mean, 5's a pretty crucial spot in mid-range decks, right? I feel like there's quite a bit of powerful 4s and 5s in the format. Playing around the disruption. Well done, opponent. Well done. Let that resolve. Which isn't that bad, honestly, because we have Doomscar and we're okay blocking. So we get to Behold, and I don't think we left up. Vanquish plus another Judge. I don't know if that helps us. Do we think Mardu has a way of exiling our graveyard? I don't think so. Kind of like the idea of taking Vanquish, though, because then we could Vanquish and then still have Doomscar. I think keeping our second Judge might be a little greedy, though. That could be a mistake. I'm not sure. Nice. Hit our land. I like that. Oh, alright. Well, kind of punished. So we can go, like... I feel like we actually need a lot more blue in this scenario. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We can only foretell one card. So we could probably Behold at the end of the turn. So let's just Doomscar. And send it back. Luckily our opponent's actually pretty afraid of our Judge, which is weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Oh my gosh, chat. Why do you guys watch me? I should have just played Disruption, because we have the Saw It coming, and then we would guarantee the... exile target creature. Okay, fair. So I guess... Are they tapped out? Yeah, we'll just Disruption this. It's a free Disruption counter, and it keeps our dude alive, which I think is pretty huge. So we'll do that. We don't get to Behold, but that's okay. Jeez Louise, really? Really? We can't attack yet. They're slow rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gosh, I kind of really want to pull the trigger on Vanquish the Horde. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. We can't do both. I think we just pass here. At least next turn we could start attacking with this. And then they either take 4 or they let us judge them. Right, it's 3 counters at the beginning of your upkeep. Whoa. What's this one? Whenever Valmonkus attacks, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may cast an instant sorcery spell with mana value less than or equal to. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. They're going shields down, so we'd have a very strong Doomscar. Do I think this is worth the counter? Oh, I'm gonna let it resolve. Let's see how much trouble I'm in. It's top 7 cards, right? Is this a combo? You may cast. So we can counter the card if it's busted, right? Oh, thank goodness. Wow, that was close. That was very close. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? I guess we'll just block the most amount of damage. I mean, we're in trouble here. Maybe I should have countered that. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, let's go with the one that's in our hand. We may still be in trouble, honestly. Like, I don't feel great about that. Maybe I should have countered that so they didn't have a good attack. Or we would have only taken 4 there. Because now that I know they have a haste, like, we're in trouble. Oh, man. Nice. So I just played this all kinds of wrong, huh? Yeah. I guess I should have just countered the Velmakas. Yeah. I'll suck it up. That was on me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we could still foretell. Also play this after. We don't get the dudes, we gain the life and draw a card. I think that might be a little bit better. Let's wipe the board. That resolves. And then gain 2 life because... Oh, we hit a land. Sweet. Alright. So they're going to probably... Exhibition. Yep. Let's see here. Doomscar. And then hopefully we can... Do they have any creature lands? They do not. So let's see if we can stabilize here. It's going to be close. It could be very close, my friends. Land. Sending it back. Alright, we can Thirst, but I think we're just going to Behold here. Now you're seeing the extra board wipes come in handy. Negate and Fading Hope. Yeah, I'm just going to keep those on top. Yeah, I'm going to keep those on top. I know we have enough to do both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so let's just do that. And it actually taps correctly too. Alright. So we can bounce Valamakos before they get to... Right? It's because when he attacks. Yeah, okay, cool. So they're going to scry. Bottom, 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 bottom. Bottom. Oh, they topped. Gross. So Fading Hope better do some work. Then we'll have Negate after this. We just need the clock to start ticking. Yeah, fair enough. So... Oh... We had the Negate in hand, man. That would have been pretty huge. So what'd they do? They drew... Nice! Oh, I love that card. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. What'd they do? They drew, sacrifice a permanent, then draw 2 cards, and they dealt 3 damage to us. Fair. The question is, do we pull the trigger on Doomscar, or do we lead up Fading Hope? And I think we just Doomscar. So, interesting Mardu deck. I like what they got going on here. This is super cool. It's going to be a tough stretch, I'll tell you what. Choose one to put in your opponent's hand. Let's see. Valamakas is more. So they can take that. We can counter that versus Dragon, giving him more mana. Pass. Right, number 1. Tap land. So we have to board wipe here. Oh, man. We have to board wipe and then bounce Valamakas. Oh, can we draw? So this is tapped. One open, right? Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess we can do it. Trying to think if it's worth drawing first. It probably is. And then we leave up Negate plus Fading Hope. Seems pretty risky. I think we play a land. Doomscar. Oh, it's so awkward. And then that way we have Negate plus Fading Hope. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 3 mana left. I think it's correct to make them pay more. Because then plus with Dragon... yeah. And Fading Hope buys us a turn. Oh gosh, this is going to be close. This is going to be so close. Okay. Pitch a land. We need an answer. Why do you have to be sorcery speed? Oh, Are you feeling the pressure? Because I am. Oh my gosh. No. No. This is not how it's supposed to end. So we can negate their spell. It's a 5/5. We gain 4. Let me do this because wait. 1, 2. It's 6 to activate. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can gain 2. Nope. I think we. So frustrating. Destroy all non-land permanents. That doesn't do anything. And we don't even draw a card. Oh, could we have drawn a card there? No. Alright. So we need the spell to not be damage. Come on. Come on. Not damage. Not damage. Not. Okay, we can counter that, right? We can counter that. Negate. And we have enough for a second negate. I think they have 1, 2, 3 mana, 4 mana, 4 mana. Oh! Do we do it? Yes! Oh man! Wow! We pulled that off. Oh, that felt good. That feels so good. Yes. Oh, yes. All right. Did you think we were going to make it? Did you think we were going to make it, chat? Let me know. All right. This hand feels pretty bad. Our opponent's going first, so we get an extra draw, thankfully. But yeah, not having white. We have a Doomscar. We have a Sot coming, but yeah. Think we're going to need to ship this one. Ooh, I almost clicked keep. Okay, alright, there we go. Alright, we'll keep this. Is it crazy to just tuck Epiphany? You know what? I haven't played Epiphany, and Epiphany sounds pretty cool with our thing, so I guess I'll do this. Famous last words. We're only wanting 1 in the deck, and I'll be honest with you, I have yet to cast Epiphany. If I'm being completely transparent with you. Alright, this feels like we're going to need every land we can get. And that might be a mistake. Like maybe mono white we have a higher chance of countering something. Man, being on the draw is going to be rough here. So we have to Doomscar here. So I'm definitely glad we kept the Doomscar in our opening hand. Question is, do we bait? Alright, I guess we just fire it off. How much damage do we take if we place... Yeah, we just have to do it here. We're already low on life, and we have like another removal spell, so I think we just fire it off. It's unfortunate because I would like to hit our lands, but we could do that next turn. Let's just go here, fire this off. Save us some damage. Let's see what their next 4 cards are. They do have a creature land, which is unfortunate. Really need to hit our 4th land drop, though. That's going to be pretty huge here. And then we'll probably still Professor to create a blocker. Yep. And there's not much we can do here. Gosh, man, really? So we can Professor. So if we Professor, right? I mean, we could just Absence here. Then we just take 2. They get to draw a card. Our other option is to Professor, Chump Block, because you know that's what's going to happen, right? And then next turn we can Science plus Absence. It's kind of scary either way, right? I guess either way we're taking 2. I feel like this is the more surefire play, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the safe play. I'm a coward, I know. I don't know. I could see us playing that and then not hitting our land drop next turn, and then we're in real trouble. Okay. Oh, wow. I don't think that was correct at all. Yep. Yeah, as expected. Do we take the 3 here? Because we can hit Spellbinder, right? But I don't think our deck matters. We need our win con. We take the 3, right? This is tough because they know like the absence is gonna hit a Spirit, right? Then this thing can attack freely. Take the 3, kill that, and then we have a block on the ground, so we're only taking 3. I think that's correct. We could get punished if they have exile. Ooh. Alright, cool. And the good thing is, unless they have another Spellbinder, this kind of hides the fact, right? Let's get our double blue, play that, and we're just going to do this at instant speed. And we'll leave that back. Oh, please play a Suck It spell. Yes! Yes! Oh, for those of you that knocked the 6th and 7th board wipe, look at that. Look at that. Alright, so now we just need... Alright. So we can... Oh, nice. Oh, no, we can't foretell, right? Yeah, we can't foretell. Okay, fair. Get him for 2. Wish we could leave up negate. I mean, this is like 100% foreshadowing that we have board wipe, right? They took it. Interesting. Alright. So, a land off the top is huge. Like, absolutely huge. Because then we could play Mordekainen and make a blocker, right? Would really like to see our win con. We need the Judgment. This is 4 to activate? Okay, 5. Oh, it's 5 to activate. Oh, wow. That's really interesting they're running that. That's a little annoying. Alright, whew. Wait. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Alright, I guess one good top deck deserves another. Wow, are we just gonna lose because of that? That's absolutely backbreaking, actually. Like, that ruined our entire game plan. So... Need another board wipe? We can top deck it. Come on. That or our Judge. Judge would be decent. It wouldn't be amazing, but it'd be decent. Is this enough to do? Nope. Yeah. Wow. Alright, good job. Well done, opponent. Oh, man. I thought we were going to be able to pull that one off. I really do. It's unfortunate that we definitely saw our 2 win cons this early, like our more expensive ones. One of fun is pay the price, right? So now we're in a position where, yeah. Yeah. So that's it, but we can't do anything. Jeez, yeah, that was great. Good game. Unfortunate. Alright, fair. Fair. They played a really good game. I'll give it to them. Fair enough. Alright. This hand seems great. I like it. We'll keep it. And we're on the play. So like what we got going on here. I guess let's make sure we have blue on turn 2. I think we're still going to foretell. Unless our opponent shows white. Okay, we'll leave a disruption then. Nice. Definitely like seeing our Judge. Yeah, we're gonna disrupt that. So I think we're going to behold to play around them having I think we're good. Why didn't I play my tap land? But yeah, this avoids the turn 3 exile, right? So they could take Vanquish. I think protecting our Behold was correct. Interesting. Interesting. Just play our tapped land so I don't mess that up again. Send it back. You do have a Faceless Haven, which is annoying, and they're playing it correctly. Just fire it up, get in damage while they can, so it's the only unfortunate thing. So this may be another lot. What are we looking for? We need Fading Light. We have 2 lands already. I'm gonna bottom those. So this makes me feel like they have... Ooh, okay, I like that. This is a little awkward, right? That 5 is pretty huge, because I'd like to have them exile it, and then immediately exile it to get a blocker back, is my issue. So how do we play this? We could play Pilgrim, and then leave up Disruption plus Fateful Absence. Maybe snag the old Faceless Heaven. That feels pretty good to me. So let's do that. Let's play this so we have a blocker. Grabs us a land. Heck yeah, I'm going to take the action. Luckily, it's going to, no matter what, play... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. And then send it back. And then that way, if they attack with just Spellbinder, we hit the Faithful Absence. If they attack with Haven, we Faithful Absence. And then if they just play a spell, we have Disruption. Let's see how they attack. Excellent, excellent. So we don't even have to board wipe here. Get rid of that. Block here. We take 3. Still have a full grip, and we're at 7. So they're definitely no slouch. No slouch at all. We just know this. Alright. I'll bite. It's unfortunate because I feel this is going to be the Conclave, but at this point... Oh, they're drawing. Okay. So did they already have the 3rd land for a Conclave? Yep. We'd prefer the Cathar, honestly. Because then at least we can get our Judge back. Oh, I really need to play our Beach before I forget that we only have 1 blue out. Portable Hole doesn't do it, right? Oh, okay, got it. Got it. I see what they're doing. Interesting. No attacks from our opponent. I gotta admit, that feels pretty good. And then we have the 6 to tuck Pilgrim again, so we keep hitting our land drops. I think we could wait another... They know about the Vanquish, so that's what they're doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7... Oh, maybe we should have. Maybe we should have actually just fired it off there so we could judge next turn. Yep. Make the obvious blocks. It's not the worst. Because we have Pilgrim, okay. I wonder if we fire it off here. Oh, alright. Well, they're alright. They're just forcing our hand at this point. Let's tuck this back into our hand. Absence is nice. Absence is nice. Sure. We can't attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 plus Pilgrim, and then because that leave up Absence. 4 plus 3, and we played a land, so it doesn't. So we're gonna have to wait on Pilgrim here. Are we? Actually, no. Let's just do it. Yeah, I think we're fine here. Yes, taking a land out of our deck. I think we're okay, actually. We have removal, and now I think we're just going to keep it for... Okay. Spellbinder, yep. So you take the absence, we could still play it. Opponent doing a really good job. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is sneaky on their part. It does delay our judge for a turn. So good on them for sure. They haven't seen that land. So let's just play another blue source. We have a block here, right? This is 7, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh man, that was clutch. It was clutch. And they know about disruption now, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? Can we could still do both. Nice. Wait. Let's block first. And then let's let them draw a card. It's unfortunate because if they draw the whatchamacallit, we're in trouble. But man, honestly, like, we just need one more of our card draw spells, right? We see one of our card draw. We're one short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darn it. Been sweet to play Pilgrim. Do we have another spell? Please don't. Gosh, darn it. Man. Alright, we need a board wipe here. Come on. Alright, alright. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Played our land. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes! 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 Oh, nice! Nice! Man, 4 and 1, and we got to showcase the deck. Oh, that is awesome. Man, that's so crazy. I am normally not very good at blue-white, and we definitely did some things there. Holy shnikes. That was a lot more fun than I expected it to be. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So thank you, happy friends, for hanging out with me. Let's talk about the deck real quick. So, yep, sure enough, I would definitely cut the Mordekainen, and man, honestly, that's probably about it. Maybe the Borrowed Time. And I mean, this counts as a land, but I guess you can count the Undo's Inversion. Epiphany, we didn't get to see it combo off with our Judge, but man, everything else, I loved interacting at instant speed. I felt like that really put us ahead, giving us the most amount of options. It being control and the meta kind of being not all over the place, but not as specific. I think that the 3 of down the list is very strong. You saw Vanquish the Horde be fantastic. Doomscar, don't really need to talk about it that much, but yeah, man, holy cow, did Pilgrim of the Ages do some work? And this is a common that no one's seeing. It's surprising. Maybe I'm wrong, right? I know it's a little slow, but man, it really just kind of helped us get ahead, I felt like. But Judge, Faithbound Judge and Sinner's Judgment, holy cow, does that put a twist on the game. There were games where we were definitely losing and we were only on survival mode, and we managed to win those games. How crazy is that? Super fun. Let's see. So if you take out Mordekainen and maybe even the Epiphanies, honestly, I would put this deck, if you like playing control, I will put this deck at a 4. I think this deck is a craftable 4, because you saw it. It's a lot of fun. If you don't like control decks, I don't think it's a 4 for you. But I definitely think Mordekainen and Epiphany are a little more niche, right? Judge, I think, can go on just about any deck. Honestly, it blocks. Later on, it can attack. I mean, it's not quite in an aggro deck, but any kind of mid-range, any kind of control deck, I think it's fantastic. And then everything else is, I mean, you know, commons and uncommons. Faithful Absence is a safe craft. Doomscar is a safe craft, right? Vanquish the Horde, it can go either way, but I think it's pretty solid. Yeah, I like this deck a lot. I would definitely put it at a 4 for the craft slot. And once again, going back down to 60, but I wanted to showcase some extra cards to see what happens. So, after all, I like to struggle, so you don't. But that will do it for me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of whatever time of the day it is for you. And until next time, as always, happy gaming.